The golden valley of Ravona awakens, kissed by the first light of dawn. High above, Tarlan Tailwind risks it all on a precarious tightrope of laundry. Clothes tumble down, a soft surrender to the earth below. Zarina Swanfeather and Leyla Lynx share a moment of amusement. Their eyes reflect the joy of the dawn. Tarlan's home is nestled under the shade of an ancient fig tree, a haven brimming with curiosities. Inside, the house overflows with an odd assortment of trinkets, each with a story and a past. A mischievous smile plays on Tarlan's lips as he plots his next playful prank. His mind races with ideas, each more elaborate than the last, setting the stage for his next grand scheme. In Ravona village square, a heavy silence blankets the morning air, thick with unspoken dread. Mayor Barack Badger mounts a makeshift stage, his stout figure a beacon of worry against the gathering storm. His voice booms across the square, shattering the calm. Our annual harvest festival is in jeopardy. The great river bridge is broken. A wave of fearful murmurs sweeps through the assembled village animals, their hopeful faces now etched with dismay. The community's shared hope hangs precariously, threatened by the river's divide. In Ravona village square, Tarlan's eyes gleam with youthful enthusiasm. Let's build a raft, Tarlan declares, eyes reflecting adventurous spirit. Zarina counters with a thoughtful proposal. Or we could repair the bridge with cooperation from both sides, Mayor Barack declares with authority. Tarlan, Zarina, Leyla, you will be our envoys. Bathed in the radiant glow of the sun, Tarlan, Zarina, and Leyla begin their journey across the sprawling meadows. The air shimmers with the promise of adventure as they venture deeper into the heart of the sunlit meadows. Sunlight dances across the tall grasses as Tarlan, Zarina, and Leyla advance, their silhouettes cutting through the shimmering haze. With each step, the eastern hills beckon, drawing Tarlan, Zarina, and Leyla further into the embrace of the sun-drenched landscape. The meadows stretch endlessly before them, a golden path guiding Tarlan, Zarina, and Leyla toward the mysterious eastern hills. As the sun climbs higher, Tarlan, Zarina, and Leyla continue their trek, their spirits lifted by the beauty and solitude of the open meadows. The trio's arrival at Stonebranch Village Square marks a pivotal moment as the wary Fox Chieftain stands ready to confront them. The Fox Chieftain stands firm, surrounded by villagers, his stance radiating suspicion. The Fox Chieftain challenges them with a direct question. Why should we help you? The villagers watch with bated breath, their expressions reflecting a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Zarina steps into the square, her confidence a beacon of hope in Stonebranch Village. With a gentle resolve, Zarina proposes a vision of unity. Let's hold the festival on both sides of the river. We'll share the guests, the songs, and the trade, she declares, her voice resonating with optimism. A hush falls over the square as the Fox Chieftain considers Zarina's bold proposition. The air crackles with anticipation, the fate of Stonebranch hanging on the chieftain's response. The village holds its breath, awaiting a decision that could bridge two worlds or divide them further. In Stonebranch Village Square, the Fox Chieftain nods, his agreement setting off a wave of murmurs. The villagers from the east echo the chieftain's decision, their voices a chorus of assent. Promises of tools and wood fill the air, solidifying the alliance in Stonebranch. Tarlan watches, a flicker of surprise in his eyes as he witnesses the unfolding unity. Rufik Raccoon trots along the riverbank, his gait light and carefree as he joins the returning group. With unrestrained enthusiasm, Rufik gestures emphatically, eagerly offering his assistance to ferry the tools. His eagerness appears almost desperate, hinting at hidden motives beneath his helpful facade. The tools lie abandoned near the water's edge, their purpose momentarily forgotten amidst Rufik's overzealous display. Beneath the moonlit sky, Leyla approaches the riverbank, her figure a silhouette against the silvery water. Hidden among the reeds, Rufik crouches, furtively concealing nails and rope. Leyla pauses, her sapphire eyes widening as she stares at Rufik, disbelief beginning to dawn. The moon reflects in her eyes, mirroring the shock and confusion that now floods her expression. Leyla stands resolute on the riverbank, her gaze unwavering as she confronts Rufik. The gentle river mirrors the growing tension between them. Leyla's voice cuts through the stillness. "Why, Rufik?" Rufik hesitates, his gaze shifting, then confesses. I wanted the gold berries." The weight of his words hangs heavy in the air between them. Leyla's expression hardens, betrayal etching itself onto her face. On the riverbank, Tarlan's anger flares, his tail bristling with resentment. Zarina's gentle touch offers a moment of solace, her wing resting softly on Tarlan's shoulder. Zarina's voice, soft yet firm, cuts through the tension. "Trust can be rebuilt if you choose to fix this now." Tarlan remains still, his bristled tail a testament to his inner turmoil. Zarina's wing remains on Tarlan's shoulder, a gesture of unwavering support. The river flows on, a silent witness to their pivotal moment of decision. As dawn breaks over the riverbank, Rufik shuffles forward, his posture heavy with regret. He carefully places the stolen items on the mud, a gesture of surrender under the watchful gaze of his friends. The friends stand at a distance, their expressions a study in cautious hope and lingering doubt. Bathed in the golden light of the rising sun, the scene is imbued with the promise of redemption and the weight of past actions. In the heart of Ravona, the village square buzzes as Vizier Volkan Vol arrives, his opulent robes shimmering under the sun. Volkan Vol gestures grandly towards a stack of timber, a sly glint in his eyes promising both aid and a hidden agenda. "I am willing to donate this fine wood for your bridge." Volkan Vol begins, his voice echoing with calculated generosity. "If, and only if, my name is painted prominently across it." Volkan Vol continues, the condition hanging heavy in the air. Volkan Vol's demand, a lasting testament to my generosity. The villagers exchange wary glances, understanding the cost of Volkan Vol's so-called generosity. In Mayor Barak's office, the air hangs heavy with unspoken tension, dust motes dancing in the golden light. Volkan stands before the mayor, hands clasped tightly, awaiting a judgment that could change everything. Sunlight streams through the window, casting long shadows that emphasize the gravity of the moment. Mayor Barak's voice cuts through the silence. "The bridge is for the community, not for personal glory." The weight of the mayor's words hangs in the air, a challenge to Volkan's ambitions and integrity. The fate of the bridge, and perhaps more, rests on Volkan's next move. In the heart of Ravona village, Volkan engages in a clandestine transaction. Volkan's eyes gleam with avarice as he secretly barters his wood. A clandestine deal unfolds, promising prosperity for Volkan. The transaction complete, Volkan rubs his hands together in anticipation of his illicit gains. Volkan's glee is barely contained as he secures his secret profit. The builder's wagons, heavy with timber, are halted, wheels stuck in the deep mud. Rain beats down relentlessly, the wood warping and twisting under the deluge. Volkan watches, his scheme dissolving before him in the downpour. Frustration and fury consume Volkan's face as his plans crumble. The Ravona marketplace bursts with life, a symphony of bartering merchants and chattering townsfolk. Laughter reverberates through the square, turning the air thick with mockery. Volkan stands amid scattered goods, his face burning with shame. His name echoes, twisted into a cruel jest that hangs heavy in the air. Vulcan returns to Ravona village square, a visible aura of shame enveloping him. He bears fresh supplies, a symbol of his changed heart. His eyes reflect a deep, sincere remorse. The weight of his past actions hangs heavily as he offers amends. The serene riverbank transforms into a scene of chaos as a sudden storm descends, the sky pregnant with impending doom. Gusts of wind howl fiercely, whipping the river into a frenzy as it swells ominously, threatening to breach its confines. The townsfolk, once filled with joyous anticipation for the festival, now scatter in disarray, their faces mirroring sheer terror. Panic grips the air as the river's relentless surge threatens to engulf everything in its path, turning celebration into a desperate fight for survival. Their frantic movements paint a vivid picture of despair as they struggle against the rising waters, each step fueled by a primal instinct to survive. The impending festival fades into a distant memory as the storm's fury unleashes a torrent of fear, leaving the townsfolk to confront nature's merciless power. Tension hangs heavy in the air along the riverbank as villagers argue, their gestures sharp and urgent. A heated debate ensues, some voices rising in favor of building a wall against the relentless river. Amidst the clamor, Zarina steps forward, her voice cutting through the noise with a dissenting opinion. "Walls will only trap the flood," Zarina declares, her gaze sweeping across the anxious faces of her community. Zarina insists, "We must clear the old channels," advocating for a return to forgotten paths. On the riverbank, the townsfolk unite, their determination etched against the horizon as they begin their work. Zarina, with the wisdom of experience, guides the collective endeavor, her directions precise and purposeful. The rhythmic sounds of shovels fill the air, each scoop of earth a testament to their shared resilience. The river yields, its waters receding as the newly carved channels redirect its flow, guiding it away from impending devastation. The harvest festival dawns, casting a magical glow upon the great river bridge. The bridge stands reborn, gleaming under the moon's gentle caress. Lanterns dance upon the river, their lights mirroring in the tranquil waters. The river reflects 1,000 stars, doubling the brilliance of the night. The bridge and river merge in harmonious beauty, celebrating renewal and light. A symphony of sounds fills the air as music dances on the breeze, weaving tales of celebration on both sides of the river. The great river bridge awakens as market stalls burst into life, a vibrant tapestry of exotic foods and handcrafted treasures. The bridge transforms into a bustling corridor, linking the east and west through a shared celebration of culture and craftsmanship. Aroma of spices mingles with the sweet scent of delicacies, inviting passers-by to indulge in the flavors of distant lands. Each stall tells a unique story, showcasing handcrafted goods that echo the traditions and artistry of the East and West. The Great River Bridge becomes more than a passage. It becomes a vibrant stage for cultural exchange and jubilant harmony. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the Great River Bridge, Tarlan, Zarina, Leyla, and Rufik stand as silent observers. Tarlan's face softens with newfound understanding. "I used to think Mischief was the best fun, but this is better." Zarina offers a gentle counterpoint, her voice resonating with the wisdom of shared creation. "Building something together lasts longer than a prank." Leyla and Rufik watch the crowds. The bridge teems with life, a river of humanity flowing across its expanse. The air buzzes with the collective energy of a community intertwined, each footstep echoing the rhythm of shared existence.